Now, be honest, okay? How many of you actually popped this under the tree and didn't open it? So welcome to day 25, okay? So first of all, Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you so much for sharing your mornings, afternoons or evenings with me, taking time out to watch our videos. So I'm not sure if you're opening this on day 25 or if, like me, at the stroke of midnight, we tend to open all our Christmas presents and then we pop them under the tree. So Merry Christmas, and let's see what we have for you in the box for day 25. So this was Pop Me Under the Tree until Christmas Day. So this is a season's greetings from the Geofossils team. And then in day 25, there we go. What you should have received is a Seed of Life grid. You will have received a crystal cleansing spray, which has been created by us at Geofossils. Now, yes, it's a little sample, but if, like me, you're incredibly lazy, it'll get you ready to start using your crystals today, okay? We have created this abundance grid for you. So I'm going to show you what's inside it, and then I'm going to show you what you can do with it, okay? You then have 3 cinnamon sticks. You have 4 beautiful quartz points. And you have a piece of treated citrine. So you know that's amethyst, which has been heated up, but I still love this. And then you have tiger's eye, green aventurine, nephrite jade, and green moss agate, okay? Now I have to say that my bag actually contains a mixture of resins because we ran out of frankincense, but you should have received a bag of frankincense, but I'm going to be using amber for mine. Now, we've had so many requests that could we please next year put a book together for the Advent calendar or provide some printed matter. So for all of you, this is the Geofossils Crystal Handbook, and I just want to say thank you to Hannah. We have had, this has been sitting at customs, okay? This actually delayed your order. So hopefully when you go through this, there's a little message from Bob, Annabelle and I, okay? And in here, it actually explains to you about the hardness, how you can actually relate it, okay? So obviously in terms of our fingernail, which I broke today, is 2.5. The crystalline structure of the crystals you've received. There is a table of contents, and then it actually goes day by day. So if you keep hold of your crystals, and if you actually look at the images you've taken, or even if you look back to the videos I've done, you will find every single day we've actually covered for you. So even, oh look at that, I went straight to Camerite, okay? Now, as you go through this, and you eventually arrive, oops, here we go, at Shungite, there is actually instructions of making your Shungite water. Now, Hannah's been really lovely, and I know she's working over Christmas, so she's actually going to be uploading a video on how to make Shungite water. Also, there is a QR code on our website which will actually allow you to print the instructions, but you actually have the instructions here as well. And then we go on to our abundance grid. Now, if you were to buy one of our abundance travel sets, you would get this and more. But during the course of our 24-day journey, we've actually put certain crystals in which will actually allow you to create your own abundance ready for 2021. And let's be honest, 2020 has been a bit of a tough year this year, hasn't it? So this actually gives you instructions on how to create your own grid, okay? Basically what everything means. one of our lovely advent calendar customers has actually said to me, oh, I wish I could get more information. Can you recommend a book on grids? I appreciate it's not a book, but there's actually enough to get you started, okay? And then how I've laid out my grid. So I'm going to show that to you in a second as well. And then how to work with your grid and different options. And also the other sets that we do. There we go. So that completes your day 25. When you're creating an abundance grid, the most important thing here is your intentions. What is the purpose behind your grid, okay? For me, what's really important is the general health and well-being of my family. So I actually like using carnelian. So in your 24 Advent calendar, you would have actually received a piece of carnelian. So I would actually start off by putting the carnelian in the middle, okay? Now obviously this is a very quick grid that I'm going to help create, but you just have to remember, you could change this, you could put your citrine in, maybe if you need abundance, okay? You've had a really tough time, you've had a hard time trying to get a job, and we know how hard this year has been for everyone, so you could actually use your citrine. Now I'm really sorry, I've only got a massive chunk of pyrite because one of the girls has taken my pyrite cubes away, okay? But you could also put the pyrite, but you also have labradorite, you have a chunk of labradorite. So think about, you know, what you need. For me, I love a book, which is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, okay? The one thing is, he actually starts off by explaining to us that abundance is actually a mindset. If we believe we can do something, we can. Now, if you notice, I've also got a heart. You could put a heart in the middle, okay? It doesn't matter. This is your grid. No one can tell you what is right or what is wrong. So this is what you want to do. It's down to you. So I've said I want an abundance of health and joy for my family, and I'm using a heart to also represent my family, okay? What I also want to do is I want to make sure that my family is grounded and protected. So I'm actually using my gold tiger's eye at the base of the grid, okay? And then I'm thinking to myself, I really want my family to have a general well-being, which is, I'm going to put my green aventurine at the top, okay? But what I do also want to do is I want to put out positive vibes. Look at that, okay? Green moss agate is your abundance stone. Nephrite jade is your abundance stone. Aventurine is your abundance stone. Gold tiger's eye is an abundance stone, alongside being grounding and protecting, okay? So making a grid is entirely up to you. How you do it, it's up to you. And what I have actually found is that generally when grids are created, people over complicate the message. So if you have a look, I'm actually just working on a simple north, south, west, east, okay? So this is a very, very simple grid, but if you want to make it a little bit more comprehensive, I could actually put my citrine there. I could put my pyrite here. I could then also use the rhodonite. Oh gosh, that would be lovely here. This is your chunk, okay? And then look at this with the ocean jasper that's there. Now, if you want, Hannah is actually going to upload like an A4 size grid. So if you've got a colour printer or a black and white printer, you can actually print this off. But there you go. It's really that simple. Now, as part of your day 25, you've also received 3 sticks of cinnamon. Now, I like using cinnamon as part of my protection around my home. So I actually will have a piece with my black tourmaline and selenite at the front door. I will also have one by the back door, okay? And generally any entrances into the home, so if you have a patio door, a back door, a side door, a front door, then I would put a piece of cinnamon just by the footsteps. So as people step in, okay, this actually protects you within your home. Now, the other thing that you can do with cinnamon is if you've got extra, you can actually put it on the windowsills. Now, I went on a beautiful training course with my lovely friend, Louise Shangster, and Louise runs a training course called Which Witch Are You, okay? And it was discovered that I am technically an eclectic witch, okay? And I learned what that means is I'll take anything that's handy to make my work, to do my work for me. And so I rely on crystals for my journey, but being Indian, I also love my herbs, okay? So, you know, we believe in using herbs in our food. We also believe in using herbs within our home. So again, you will find that this abundance grid has been created, okay, the way that I would do a grid. But just remember, just because this is the way I would do it, it doesn't mean you have to do it like this. Take the time, look at the instructions that you'll find within the book, okay? And anything that you need help with, just drop me a message. I'm on Messenger, okay? Or leave us a message on this page and then we will get back to you, okay? And if you would like any more information, please visit our website, which is www.geofossils.com, and you can actually download a handout which tells you more about the abundance grid, okay? And I just want to say thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed making this grid with me, and I will see you all in 2021. Have a fantastic Christmas. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2021. Thank you. Goodbye.